this evening over at Dan Kimerly's house. Him and his family have been experiencing some supernatural occurrences here. Dan, do you mind giving us an introduction of like yourself, I suppose, and like a little bit of the history of the house, what year it was built, things like that?
I'm Dan Kimerly. The house was built in 1906. I'm not exactly sure who had the house built, but my family bought it from the Sanchellis in the early 70s, and we've lived here ever since. Um, my father died here. I'm not sure how many other people have passed away in this home. Um, but yeah, we've, like, my family, my immediate family, and my brothers and sisters have also experienced things in this home. My brother and his wife were sleeping in this room, and he woke up or thought he was awake. I'm not sure what was going on, but he came out into the hallway and said he confronted a demon and was wrestling with it and fell down the stairs. Like I say, they are rather steep, but I mean, he fell all the way down and he broke his wrist and like two of his fingers from trying to catch himself at the end.
Do you think that there could have been like he may have like actually been going at it with a malevolent spirit?
Maybe. I mean, he swears up and down to this day that was a real thing to him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's scary. Has there been anything else kind of like that? Like, has anybody ever gotten scratched in the house? Or?
Yes. In the room that he's standing in, I used to wake up in the middle of the night. I'd hear scratching on the walls. That door would pop open on its own, and I used to wake up with very thin scratches on my body. Like, unexplained. Had no idea where they came from. One time I was sleeping in there, and I heard all these voices, like a bunch of whispering voices that I couldn't quite make out what they were saying.
Right.
And I rolled over, and there was a small shadow figure standing right about where that computer desk is. Yeah. Jared used to experience scratches in his room. I had also when I moved over into this room. I haven't really experienced anything in there, but yeah, the little pink room just has a whole different energy, and it always has. It's just kind of, I don't know if it's because it's so cramped or isolating, but it's...
Right, it's kind of odd. It's definitely, it certainly has a different vibe than the rest of the house, that's for sure.
And downstairs where we were in the living room, I've seen orbs on my camera, and we have an auto harp sitting in there that recently has just been strumming itself.
Interesting. Do you mind showing us that auto harp?
Sure.
Cool. Alright, now we're going to start doing the initial walkthrough, just go into the places that he just showed and read for EMF spikes. Here I've got the tri-field meter. I'm sure you all know what that is. It reads electromagnetic energy in the air, which is said that spirits use to that's what spirit energy is, essentially, is EMF. So yeah, let's give her a go, starting here in the living room. I'm just going to see if I can maybe provoke something. Or not like rudely provoke, but like see if I can get something to start interacting with us, kind of. Ooh, that just spiked up to, that's probably your camera, honest to God, though. Hold on, move it a little closer. No, that was not your camera. I do have a microphone in my pocket. I'll hold it out here. Is there anybody here that would like to communicate with us? You kind of have no choice at this point, I suppose. We're going to be here for quite a while, trying to get some sort of information from you guys. I invite any spirits here to communicate with us tonight. Seems that it's just pretty much at a baseline, 0.5. Who is it in this room that scratches people? Sweet. Alright, so this is going to be our first stop of the evening. We're just about to go lights out. So down here in the living room, I'm going to be using the Phasm camera and the Phasm light. It's just infrared ultraviolet light paired with the infrared ultraviolet camera. I'm also going to be using the tri-field meter, probably my spirit box as well. This manually sweeps through radio channels super fast, and the white noise is said that spirits can use to communicate with us. Seems like this one's already popping off a little bit. This is the this is the Ovulus 5. I just picked this up from I picked this up from the interwebs. It's my first time using it on an investigation, so we'll see if it's all that it's caked out to be. Although we're pretty sure we just heard it say go upstairs, but we'll make our way up there here in a little bit. You are, I don't know, it's saying something. But yeah, so I'm gonna take some snapshots with the old full spectrum camera here. And remember, for anybody that's just getting into ghost hunting, take pictures in threes, just in case. Like, one picture may not have something, the second may not, but the third will. So if they're all three the same picture, or two of them are the same pictures, and one of them has like a shadow or something in it, and then, you know, it might be something supernatural. So, I mean, that's the idea anyways. None of this is actually like 100% factual, but so yeah, I'm just taking some pictures. This area right here is where Dan's dad, where he was being resuscitated, or at least trying to be resuscitated by the EMTs and stuff here in Missoula. I'm turning on my spirit box and switching it to AM frequency, which is blue. I have no idea what that just said. It sounded like a lady's voice, though. Can you please repeat yourself? Can you give us a clear sign of your presence? Changing the sweep rate real quick, maybe making it go a little bit quicker. Do you want us to go upstairs? Is there anything that you would like to say to us? sounded like that maybe have just said what? The family that lives here doesn't know much about what the pink room was, but they were judging by the color and where it's at, like the main master bedroom upstairs, that it could have been a nursery. I'd say the vibe in here, it feels more isolated than the rest of the house. Feels a lot more quiet, I guess, and cut off. Like, people usually don't come in here. Is there any way that you can tell me what this room was? I just heard hi. Hello. Was this room a nursery? Was this a child's room? Yeah, I hear something trying to come through here. I'm going to turn on the temperature sensor. Let's see here. I'm going to turn on the temperature sensor here. I don't know if you can see the green light. Yeah, I just... That was pretty cool. Okay, so if there's anybody in this room with me right now, can you make the temperature either go up or down? There it is, heating up. +1 degree. All right, I'm gonna hit the temperature reset button just so that beeping stops. Thank you for doing that for me. Can you tell me who that was? Let's see if we can get maybe an EMF spike here. Do you see the green light on the shelf? Can you make that green light change for me? Can you show me your energy? Can you throw yourself into this room? Or around this room or something? It doesn't seem like there's going to be anything on the EMF spike. I feel like it would have done it already. But it was still pretty interesting how the temperature changed as soon as... There it goes again. I'm resetting again. Oh no, it's going down in temperature now. Can you make that go down? Can you make it colder in here? And just for the record, folks, there's no breeze in here. The air is still. There's nothing going on in here. My head's kind of starting to hurt a little bit right in the back of my head. Did something bad happen in this room? Because I'm kind of like, how do you feel, Quincy? Like, do you feel creeped out a little? Or am I just...
I'm not in the same position you're in, so I'm not really in the room as deep as you are.
Who's in this room with me right now? Why do I...
But I will say these dolls behind you are like super creepy.
Is the temperature changing again? Maybe it could be the dolls. Yeah, nothing's like emitting any sort of EMF or anything, which is good for their electrical. You know what I mean? Like there's no, they don't have a loose wire or something in the walls, which is good. It's very good. Yeah, it's solid. Yeah, it's solid. Would y'all be willing to like knock on a wall or something? Did this just change color a little bit? I thought I saw a brief flash in my eye.
I didn't see it, but I did hear something knock when you said that.
Did you really?
I don't know if that was downstairs or whatnot. Maybe I could hear it.
Was that you that just knocked? God, I feel fucking wild in this room, man. Like, it's like a complete head change.
Should we try the new device?
Huh?
You want to try the new device you got?
Yeah, we can. It's downstairs. Yeah, we cut real quick and I'll go grab it. Alright, so Quincy had brought up that I should use my new piece of equipment, the Ovilus 5. And I don't know. I have never used this in an investigation before, so we're gonna see how it works out. Yeah. Government coins. Do you want money?
Else. Idle.
And I'm not really sure if it's, I have no idea. Honestly, like
I like the other function significantly more. Yeah.
Is there anybody in here? Can you use this device to speak with me? I just heard sure. What was this room? Was this room a nursery or a child's room? Was this a child's? He keeps fucking interrupting me. Okay. Can I talk? Okay. What was this room? I can hear you. I know you're here. Like, can you tell me what this room was? Does this have any significance? I'm like starting to feel like really fucking annoyed. Like kind of like super annoyed. Like, I don't understand why. I'm like, it's kind of like that feeling whenever someone doesn't let you talk. And you're just like, they're like there's tension for some reason. And it's not like I said yes, right?
No.
Why is there tension? It's obviously trying to say something. And the dots blinking at the top of the screen, they are how much energy is needed to say these words. So if they're like super high in the red, then you probably know something's using actual energy to come through. Can you explain to me why I'm feeling like this? Did you just hear that, Quincy? There was just a knock right fucking behind me.
I picked up something slightly, yeah.
I wonder if you got that on camera. Timestamp. Remember this spot for editing. That was weird. It was like right here. It was like, no. Can you explain to me why I'm feeling like this? Quincy, there was just a knock right fucking behind me. Long time no see. How's it going?
Good to see you, Harper.
It's good to see you too. I just wanted to come by and show you some of the evidence we've collected, or a few pieces of rather intriguing things.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess this first clip here, it's right as we're about to start the investigation, and I flick on my spirit box, and pretty much as soon as I turn on my spirit box, we start getting voices. So I'm gonna play that for you here.
Alrighty.
I'm switching it to AM frequency, which is blue. Yeah, see, that was the first one where it said wait.
Wait a minute. Oh, wow.
A female's voice said, wait a minute, yep.
Sounded like a lady's voice, though.
Sounded British almost.
Indeed.
Can you please repeat yourself?
That one was a bit more faint, but a voice
Yep.
said yep.
Sign of your presence. Changing the sweep rate real quick, maybe making it go a little bit quicker. God, I feel fucking wild in this room, man. Like, it's like a complete head change. Huh? Yeah, we can. It's downstairs. Yeah. Alright, so Quincy had brought up that I should use my new piece of equipment, the Ovilus 5. And I don't know. I have never used this in an investigation before, so we're gonna see how it works out. Yeah. Government coins.
And what did you
Like
say?
I said, that's really weird because there's a little
Do you want
safety
money?
or safe box full of my dad's silver dollars in there.
Interesting.
Idle.
And I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I think
if
it said
it's-
idle because I quit talking, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Like,
I have no idea.
I just went
Honestly,
silent.
Like, I like the other function significantly more. Is there anybody in here? Can you use this device to speak with me?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
just heard
That's what I heard
sure.
too, yeah.
What?
What was this room? Was this room a nursery or?
Right, yeah, it's kind of
room?
hard to pick out some of the voices that come out of this thing. So I'm not completely 100% sold on its authenticity or not.
Was this a child? He keeps fucking interrupting me. Okay. Okay. What was this room? I can hear you. I know you're here. Like, can you tell me what this room was? Does this have any significance?
Like, not really. Not really in the black room. There was one spot in the black room where we had shut the door. It was just me in there. Quincy was on the outside of the door, and I was asking questions, and I thought I heard my name come out of it. It was like clear as day. It was like Harper. It sounded like my grandpa, but I don't know. Like you had said in the interview that there could have been like a malevolent thing that had pushed your brother down the stairs.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like something trying to mimic my grandfather, to get me to let it in and like let it closer or like make it closer to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I just didn't trust that at all.
No. Time to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, talking with spirits is one thing, but once you start like getting into like things that mimic the living, it's fucking sketchy in my opinion. Like super sketchy. But is there any questions or concerns? Have you guys experienced anything else since we've?
Not recently. I mean, other than Dusty getting scratched.
And that was in the black room too, right?
Yeah, it's in the black room. You know, and well, you know Dusty. He doesn't complain.
Oh yeah, no, very Dusty's very easygoing for sure.
Yes.
I mean, I guess now I just want to like give you thanks for letting us invade into your space and freaking.
We could do it again.
Hell yeah, no, I'm down anytime.
A little more in depth. I mean,
yeah.
It was just cold as hell that night.
Yeah, for sure.
We're all out here shivering.
Yeah, it was very cold that night for sure. But yeah, thanks again, Dan, and hopefully, if you know of anybody who have hauntings, you will refer them to us.
Definitely. Definitely.
Hell yeah, rock on.